Day 50 of 100 Days of Code as I'm learning the Python programming language. This video again is to track my progress and to hold myself accountable. Today I continued working with workbooks in Openpyxl, and so this video will go over a few tasks that you can do after importing in the Openpyxl library in your code editor. I'll start by making use of the Openpyxl library and importing in a workbook. So from Openpyxl, import workbook. Then I will assign our workbook a variable. It's going to assign it the variable WB. And then I'm going to actually save the workbook as, and this will be, I'll just title it threat totals. So from there I can run this code. You can see that the threat totals workbook is created. But since we have our workbook created, I'm going to create sheets within the workbook. The workbook sheet, assign that variable to WB, which is our workbook variable, .create sheets. You can see here it's helping us. These are built-in functions. So once the Openpyxl is imported in, you can make use of them. And I'm going to assign fishing to that sheet. I'll create another one. We'll call it insider. And I'll create a third one. And I'll just call it ransomware. I'm going to run this. Now I'm going to go back to our workbook, and then we'll save it as same title, threat totals, run it. We'll go jump over to our workbook. And once I open this up, you should see those sheets, which you do. And there's also the sheet that was created by default, and we're going to work with that in a moment. But you can see that the other sheets that were newly created are there as well. So from here, I can also show you that you can list out sheets. So to do so, you would just put for sheet in workbook, print sheet title. And if I run this, it shows me the sheets that are listed, which we just verified. All right, let's look at how to remove sheets. Remove sheets from a workbook. And so again, we're utilizing our variable WB for workbook. We're going to use the remove function, and you're removing from the workbook, and you would just specify whichever sheet. So we're going to actually move that sheet that was listed. You can also utilize the DEL, which stands for delete, from workbook, and then just specify the sheet. So we'll go ahead and delete insider as well, just to show you. And then I'm going to save the workbook again. Same title as before, run that. Okay, and then if we jump over, open it up, the insider was deleted. So we have ransomware here. And this is actually spelled incorrectly. So we're going to jump back over to our editor. All right, so from there, we can list our sheets out again. We've already seen the sheets that are in our workbook, so this will just confirm it. You'll see the last two, phishing and ransomware, are the sheets that were in our workbook. The reason it's printing out all of those is because we also have these lines of code here. So if we take this and comment it out and rerun, you can see phishing and ransomware are our sheets. So we're going to go ahead and save this as a new workbook. So WB save, and I'll just call it new threat totals. Run that. And then if we jump over, you can see new threat totals is listed here with our two sheets. And that is a little bit about working in workbooks utilizing Openpyxl.